When something is happening in our lives and it feels like we could be saying, oh, that's a negative thing or a bad thing, or even tempted to say, oh, my eyes shouldn't be growing abnormal cells. They should be growing good cells. What's that about? What does it mean? And some things that come forward of places energetically that had been trapped light, which is what one of my co-authors calls places in the body that hurt or get into difficulty. She calls it trapped light. I love that. And so, yep, I'd done some clearings and sitting with, and so, it's not, I don't have to ask the body to explain itself. Because I hear people sometimes go, what is, Louise Hay kind of started this with her book, which is so often the first book people read. And it doesn't, I don't enjoy hearing people say, oh, sore back, that means you've got lack of support. Oh, eyes, what are you not willing to see? Oh, like, sure. And yes. But it's not a formula, and it's not and therefore there's something you're doing wrong because your body's needing to produce a symptom, and so you better figure that out. Like, it often gets delivered with that energy, which is just not helpful and not loving. And that is looking at the three-dimensional field only, right? So the three-dimensional field is indeed the field where the body is physically manifesting, and all of our bodies are holding energetic references, DNA strands and memories of all the timelines where we've been embodied. So even this body that you had a say in as you were in the womb, you were able to have choices around, I'll get a little bit longer here, a little bit bigger there, and I'll have another one of those. Like, as a conscious being, right, we definitely had input. We are not the victim of how our body looks or what size it is or anything else. We are not the victims of our bodies. We are the guests of our bodies, and we are the guardians of our bodies, and we are the beings of light that co-create and inhabit our bodies. So loving them through any event is super, super, super important and delightful, really delightful.